Well, hello to everyone and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Competition only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points, much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. So, having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after what was a good start, and even if they have a wobble along the way, I think this team has a structure and a philosophy that's solidly in place. And I think they can rely on that. So my advice would be, keep aiming high. Why not opt for some swagger, in parts at least? I think they're capable of it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bentancur.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Guardiola. Barcelona getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Holding. Well, that's where he wants it. Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that.
Tottenham have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Put a stop to that. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Guardiola. Goal now would certainly liven things up. Chip through. What a throw in. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Holding. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's played forward. And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now?
Lookman!
Guardiola goes looking. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Lookman pings it out wide. Looks to thread it through. Clears it out of harm's way. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's a good-looking cross, and he's there to cut it out.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Goes for the cross.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Lamela. He's there to receive it. Hits one!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Tottenham going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Decent looking ball. Lovely bit of skill there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Dinks one in. The less said about that pass, the better. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Nacho drives it forward. And it's Bergkamp. Perez. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this. Great leap!
A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Barcelona are in search of their winner. Is there any support? He might not need it. Has a goal!
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nacho plays it forward. That intervention was very necessary.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Bentancur tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the flank. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Rakitic hoists it forward, and the counter is on. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side.
So, whilst one of these sides has sailed through already, there is still plenty at stake for the other. The only mission left is for them to wrap up what remains of this group stage, preferably in style, and a win here against their immediate rivals would go some way towards achieving that. The difference in mood between the even coziness, on the other hand, uncertainty and urgency are the preeminent words. Shapes to shoot! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition.
Guardiola. Lamela. Bentancur. He's given away a free kick. Hit, kept the keeper honest. Cuts it out.
Tottenham have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Guardiola. And it's played forward. Bentancur. No goals as yet. Just brushed off the ball there. Bentancur. He's on his way. Has a goal! Guardiola. De Ligt. De Bruyne. Lamela. De Bruyne. Goes long. Corner it is. Up to meet it! With his head, but couldn't steer it in. Plays it over to the other flank. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries to get it forward quickly. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Bentancur. Forward it goes. Guardiola. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. And it's De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. De Bruyne. And he's cut it out. De Bruyne. Perez. Foot in. Perez decides to play it back. Bentancur. And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Looks to thread it through. Little doubt, that is a foul. Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Bentancur put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
De Bruyne. Giggs. And it's Lamela. Guardiola. Lamela. Giggs. Guardiola looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
To the keeper and go again. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's going to be a double change then. He's in, big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. It's Baba. Diving header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Real chance! He's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
De Bruyne.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
And it's played forward. Tries to switch the play, and it's Baba.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Rapidly approach, got a shot away! It's got him rattled.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Messi. Danger averted for now. Tottenham are making a change now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Guardiola gets it back. Attempts to play it through. Lovely feet. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the counter is on. De Bruyne. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Well, this tournament may only have been a week long, not even that, but in that very short time, it has been a real melting pot of footballing cultures from right around the world, unique to the continents represented by each of the teams taking part. There have been so many memorable displays of terrific sportsmanship, of fellowship, friendship, camaraderie, and the coronation to follow after this final will be its last memorable act.
He's gone for it! And he's found the net! Could that be the start of something big?
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Atletico Mineiro have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Forward it goes.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Guardiola gets it back. Defenders on the back foot. Barry plays it over to the other flank. That's the throw. Plays it out to the flank, and it's got through. Guardiola, Rakitic, Lamela, Giggs, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Barry.
Chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Has got rid of that. Allen. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Has a shot! In he goes again!
Cleared away. Guardiola plays it forward. Now it's Perez. Perez tries to stroke it through. He's got away.
Big chance!
That's a half-decent try.
Perez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Giggs. And here's Lamela.
Lamela! Into the follow-up! Oh, it's gone in!
That's
no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Cuts it out. Perez. And it's Perez. Guardiola.
And he has been fouled there.
Played back in.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Oh, sweet feet. He's got options out wide.
He can get that clear. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by.
What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch.
So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Oh, first half that expectations are made of, and the final that is ebbing and flowing with two teams that are willing to throw everything they've got at this. It's a treat for me.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And we are already promptly back underway.
De Ligt is fouled.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Barry gets wrestled off the ball. Turns and goes back.
That has sent him sprawling.
Lugano does well there, alert. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Guardiola is being picked on here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Now it's Perez. Right towards the front men. Up towards the front line.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Has a hit! It's a goal! And they're back in front!
Atletico Mineiro are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And it's Lamela. Giggs. But
He's gone for it! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the routine impeccably to set up the goal.
so here comes the substitution. This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Plays it long.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
And that has been cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Perez. And here's Giggs. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Rakitic. Over to the left. A buccaneering run from the defender. Defending of the desperate Perot. And the shot! Clears it out of harm's way. Giggs. Timely intervention. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Played out to the right. Help's available out wide.
Shot going for goal! This could fall anywhere.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. A really good feat. All square after 90 minutes. There will be extra time.
I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And the action has already restarted.
Shapes to shoot!
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Up to meet it! Oh, should have put that away.
Just brushed off the ball there. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lugano with a searching ball. Very well to intervene. Giggs. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And they've been caught out here. Rakitic with the slide tackle there. And out to safety. Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
The hostilities have already resumed. So time for a bit of smash and grab. Hulk, has he picked him out? Tries a shot! And somehow he's missed it. Perez, one goal so far. Oh, good interception. Well, they can break here. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hulk. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Shot at goal! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona complete that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have done it. It is party time as they gather together. Barcelona are back on home territory for the decisive leg of this first knockout round, and despite the disappointment last time out, there does seem to be a sense of relief in that A, they are now back at home, and B, the deficit is a relatively small one. The manager has issued a rallying call in the last few days. He's near berated the fans for not giving enough at times, and on the evidence of the attendance level here, it does seem clear that they have taken heed. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. Boy, they look eager to go, and that is perfectly...
Going for goal!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Lamela! Tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Rakitic gets it out to the wing, and it's Rivaldo. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Perez. Now can he finish? Chance!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Milner. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Up he gets! And he can pounce on that.
And that has been clubbed away.
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Kovacic tries to get it forward quickly. Plays a clever pass. Q.Tan attempts a clearance. And it's Rivaldo. Perez.
Shoots!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Cleared away. Nacho. It's got through and... Elliott. Kovacic was the goal scorer and one of the key men in the first leg victory. Stones. Hoists it forward. Lasne. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Lasne. It's the through ball.
Up to meet it!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
And here's Perez. And here's Rivaldo.
He's gone for it! He's scored!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Barcelona take the lead and chip away at their aggregate deficit. Tries to locate someone up front. Nacho does well to read it and intercepts. Played back in, plays it out to the flank. He's in space and looking for options. And the first half is done. The There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
It's the reply the manager wanted, and they've got fresh impetus to set about reversing this overall deficit.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're already into the second period. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. And it's Perez. And here's Rivaldo. Now it's Perez. Oh, good. He's gone for it! He's delivered all right!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Barcelona keep ahead on aggregate. It was always on. Oh, that's nice. He's got away, and a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Perez. Rakitic. And here's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Has a pop! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody
Gets up to head it! It's a goal! And that puts them back in front on aggregate.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona concede a potentially crucial goal. They are still in the lead, but their situation is precarious. Milner puts it into the area. Milner. Here's the delivery. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Rivaldo. Oh, he's broken through. And Miller is flagged offside.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And it's Rivaldo. Just brushed off the ball there. Stones. Kovacic. Ball's out on the left now. Elliott gets into some space. Ball is over the line. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Rivaldo taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. Manchester are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And he heaves it forward. Throw it. Rakitic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Guardiola spreads it towards the left. Beautifully done. And it's Guardiola. Surely! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Rakitic. It is now or never. Time is against them. A nice touch. Rakitic. Surely a shot. Kovacic. Barcelona are out. Barcelona claim a hollow victory. Winners here in the second leg, but not by enough to turn the tie round, and they go out. Given the outcome of the first game, Jim, what do you... Barcelona are back on home territory for the decisive leg of this first knockout round, and despite the disappointment last time out, there does seem to be a sense of relief in that A, they are now back at home, and B, the deficit is a relatively small one. The manager has issued a rallying call and goes for goal! Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Puyol gets it back. Battles to win it back. And it's Perez. Perez with a delicate ball. Stones. Lasner. And help's available out wide. Has it out wide now.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Milner. Dinks one in. And the shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
And it's Perez. He's made sure that that won't get through. Milner, and the counter is on. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Perez. And here's Rivaldo. Now it's Perez. Perez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cleared without complication. Hoists it forward. Oh, they can break here. Lasner. It has a hit!
I think it's done ever so well.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Elliott. Looks to thread it through. Gets the better of his man. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Elliott. And it's played forward. Dinked in. Away from immediate danger. Lasne needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Clears it out of harm's way. It's Rakitic! Oh, that's a fine save!
Rakitic really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Strong punch. Rakitic. Tries a shot! It's in!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And once one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, Peter, now we're seeing some fighting spirit. They looked lacklustre a while ago, but how quickly things can change.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back underway here.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He gets past his man. Real chance! Rakitic. Forward it goes. He's picked him out. Gets good distance on it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Look, he can be the productive source, so he has to be shut down, and shut down quickly.
breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0.
Well played, he saw that coming.
And it's Rivaldo. And here's Perez.
Looking to force it. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
And here's Perez. Stones gets rid without sophistication.
Ah, now can they counter? Going through.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Manchester showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Plays it out to the wing. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Out towards the flank. Lasda just brushed off the ball there.
Manchester merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That'll be a throw-in. Rakitic. Good ball, it's found its target.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Clearance and very necessary. And play for a throw.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Guardiola. Guardiola plays it forward. And he's searching through. That's gone a long way up and away. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And if you're just back...
Gets up to head it! And that would have won it.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got the ball, he's got the space. And it's Lasda. That intervention was very necessary. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Lamela, he's had shapes to shoot!
The home support won't enjoy that.
Lamela has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Rakitic. Cuts it out. Lasny. Kovacic. Out to the right. That's a corner kick. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Tries to get it forward quickly. Finds himself eased off the ball. Rakitic goes looking.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pires hits it! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss. That'll go straight through to the keeper.
And it's been taken straight back. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Gets it upfield. Ronaldinho plays it through. Pires. It's up, has a pop!
Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Barcelona keep ahead on aggregate. It was always on.
If they can manage to keep this momentum in their play, it'll go a long way towards helping them stay in front.
Manchester have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona advance. More stern tests await, no doubt. So this is it. Domestic football across the continent may all be done and dusted in the major leagues, but now we have the ultimate spectacle to conclude the season. The earliest phase in qualifying started way back at the beginning of last summer, and now there are just 2 teams standing. A show not just for the capacity crowd here, but one for the whole world. The global audience, they say, some 300 million.
This, of course, one of the most recognisable venues in the Netherlands, perhaps the whole of the continent. It is the Johan Cruyff Arena.
So we're almost there. All one can see, a look of utter focus on the faces of all involved. You've been there, Jim Beglin. What will they be thinking as they wait for the whistle?
Well, you're right, Peter. I have been in this position, and the message is usually something like, remember all the work, the hard work you put.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Arnautovic.
Going for goal! Yes, it's in! Could that be the start of something big? That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion
Has a pop!
that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And he heaves it forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
He's there to receive it.
Gets good distance on it. Çalhanoğlu. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
He's got away. In comes the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They've played it short.
Up to meet it!
It is fascinating, is it not, on this occasion, above all others, simply to wonder what is going through the heads of these 2 extraordinary tactics.
I just think at this stage, Peter, they'll both be happy to stick to trying to figure each other out for any potential weaknesses.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, but at the same time, there'll be a lot of nervousness out there, and you can certainly pick up on whoever doesn't make the best start and maybe look to exploit that.
They've managed to get it away. And it's Bergkamp. Mkhitaryan. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. And here's Bergkamp. Out towards the flank. Rivaldo. There's no flag. Shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Rakitic plays it forward. Mkhitaryan. Dien. Mkhitaryan. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's Bergkamp. Perez is onto it and can take it up. Oh, nice touch. Perez with the towering header! There it is! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Now this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, well, you've got...
Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So, a very watchable game so far, action at both ends and the teams level. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Oh, first half that expectations are made of, and the final that is ebbing and flowing with two teams that are willing to throw everything they've got at this. It's a treat for me.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're already into the second period. He's got options out wide. Nicely controlled. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Guardiola gets it away. Up for a throw. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Hoists it high. Dinked in. Oh, good interception.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Shot at goal! This could fall anywhere. Rivaldo. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if he's allowed time on the ball, it opens up a wealth of other possibilities. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Nacho. Forward it goes. Mkhitaryan. Rakitic. And it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp plays it out to the wing. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's left his man. Now it's on Nautovic. And they've been caught out here. Perez. Tries to stroke it through. A really good feat. In he flies! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Help's available out wide. Lovely feet.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Has a pop! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And back to base.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And here's Perez. Perez gets away from his opponent. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. We can get that clear. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, what a ball!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Has a hit! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now and that will be the final act. Barcelona have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy. So on to centre stage come the central characters.